Coming up next, it's a UFC light heavyweight division encounter. All right, so here he is, the former two-time UFC light heavyweight title challenger, Alexander Gustafsson. There was some retirement talk a few years ago, but he seems to have his head screwed on right now. Came back with that huge knockout of Glover Teixeira not all that long ago that many argue was the best performance of his UFC career.
Yes, and I'm glad that Alexander Gustafsson is still here.
Yeah.
Because why would you leave when you still are so valuable to everything that happens in the UFC light heavyweight division? A very, very skilled striker, underrated wrestling, has scored takedowns on some of the best wrestlers the UFC light heavyweight division's ever seen. Tall, big, great cardio, a fantastic fighter is Alexander Gustafsson.
And he's going to hang around at least long enough to realize a third crack at that elusive UFC light heavyweight title. Well, pretty much every time out in the UFC, DC, this man has put on a striking clinic, and that is his methodology coming in here tonight. He'll try to keep the fight on the feet.
And that's why we tune in, right? That's why we tune in. We tune in to see guys that are dynamic. We tune in for the speed. We tune in for the knowledge of the striking game, the ability to set traps, the ability to find the jab, the ability to find the right hand, the right kick, the left kick, the knees, the elbows. He truly uses every weapon that he has in his arsenal to try and finish his opponents. You make one mistake, night's over. You cannot make mistakes against a guy that has the striking acumen of this guy right here.
And the jab is not as underutilized a weapon as it was in MMA, say 5 or 7 years ago, but he's got as good a jab as anyone in the business, and that is where all of his striking flows off of. We'll see how it goes for him in this matchup tonight. Our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight tilt. Gustafsson is 3 years his senior. He is 1 inch taller. He will have a 2-inch reach advantage. To get us started, here is
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 18 wins, 7 losses. He stands 6 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Stockholm, Sweden, Alexander the Mauler Gustafsson. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 12 wins, 4 losses. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Dominick the Devastator Reyes. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Murgliata.
Dan Murgliata, your referee.
You ready? Are you ready? Let's go.
Well, the tension is palpable as this fight gets underway, and it's going to be interesting to see how this matchup plays out. Definite striker on one side against another guy who can really do it all.
And in those situations, normally the guy that's more well-rounded will be the one that will find success. I want to see how this plays out.
Gustafsson gets caught with that punch. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Gustafsson's kick blocked. Oh, a little single collar tie there.
That was a thudding leg kick.
Oh, and he connects with a punch there, DC.
Oh! What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
Throwing haymakers out of the exchange.
Nice body kick.
All right, so he lands another jab now, just snapping that thing off, DC.
I believe that the jab was lost in mixed martial arts initially, but now it has been found, and it's been found by this young man in this octagon tonight. Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Relax. Keep your hands up for me now.
He's looking to land the right, just out of range.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Oh, tagged him with that right hand. What a strike that was.
What a strike that he is landing over and over again. His opponent will need to make some adjustments.
So just over 20 total strikes have landed for the devastator Dominick Reyes. Oh, big elbow. Yeah, looks a little wobbly on his feet.
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
So fighter a little bit stunned, holding on to him now, not doing a ton, just looking to recover.
Grabbing the back of the head, pulling forward on the head, and then landing those beautiful punches. Really's got his opponent on notice here.
Swing and a miss with that straight left hand. How about that shin? Lands flush with that right hand. All right, so he continues to land that patented jab and keeping his opponent at bay.
You can know that it's coming, but until you're in there with him, the speed and the power of that jab is something you can't really prepare for. Nice looping punch. He loaded up there on that high kick.
Oh! 90 seconds now to go in round one. Oh, he's got that right hand going tonight, DC. Connected with it there.
He's thrown so many left jabs to throw that right punch straight down the pipe. It's unreal.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
Let's get that takedown and win the round.
You take more of these leg kicks, you will not be able to be very active on your feet. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
Gustafsson's kick to the body here. That one appeared to be blocked. Oh, beautiful 1-2 punch. Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots.
Look at those weapons. Look at how he uses his knees to the body.
Looking to land the right hand, he misses. And he caught the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish. Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Big left hook coming. It's blocked. All right, that horn marks the end of the round. There was a lot to like really on both sides, but particularly that Superman punch, an absolute thing of beauty.
Beautiful attack. Her ability to let loose in the octagon is truly a sight to behold. Not many people are willing to try something so risky.
Listen, that was awesome. I need more of that. I want you to go out of it.
All right, the corners have done their job. Here we go at the start of round two. Dominick Reyes versus that man, Alexander Gustafsson. Well, he's always on the counterattack, but a nice leg kick there by Alexander Gustafsson.
Oh, big punch lands.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Oh!
That's a big right hand from Dominick Reyes. We talk so much about his kicks. Don't sleep on those hands.
Don't sleep on the hand. He put Chris Weidman out with his hand. Chris Weidman's one of the greatest middleweights of all time. And Dominick Reyes got him out of there in one round. Big punch lands. Ooh.
Misses with the right hand.
Superman punch.
Try to establish that jab.
I mean, he's cutting down the size with these beautiful leg kicks.
How good is that right hand? And he landed the right hand there. Oh, collar tie.
Big knee lands to the body.
Trying to find a home for that right hand. Nice jab by him there. He's going nose hunting tonight, huh?
Yeah, he's great with the jab. And not only as a setup, he really is trying to get damage off every time he throws his punch.
Oh, yes, it is a lost art in mixed martial arts. Not just the jab, but the double jab.
I mean, a beautiful double jab. That thing's throwing right from the chin, too.
Oh, beautiful hook there. Total strikes have found the mark for Dominick Reyes. And landing with 42% accuracy thus far against the mauler, Alexander Gustafsson. Whiffs on the right hand. Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round 2.
He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Oh, straight right.
Oh, my God.
Oh, perfect head kick there. Oh! Oh, big left hook there. And he continues to work the body here.
Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body kick.
And all right, so he finally gets the takedown here. He kept on trying, stayed committed. He told us before the fight.
He's got his chin, but now it's starting to slip under the neck.
Oh, looks like he's countering here with maybe a Von Flu. He's got the side mount. And now all of a sudden his opponent's in trouble. May want to bail on that guillotine sooner rather than later. So a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground, DC. Talk us through the highlight.
He's such a phenomenal grappler. I don't understand how people don't know that this guy wants to submit you. He is the best grappler, best submission specialist we've seen in a long time.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That could hold up as one of the better subs of the year. Near perfect execution tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliata has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 46 seconds of round number 2. For the winner by submission, Alexander the Mauler Gustafsson.
All right, so there he is, all smiles, and rightfully so after he gets the job done by submission tonight. You told me off the air before the fight that he was going to submit him, and that's exactly what happened, man.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. And his opponent is known to lay in the guard. He made him pay for it tonight, got the submission victory.